A very good morning to everyone. Today, we will be presenting our project entitled Limonene as an effective additive in coconut husk absorber. Before we start our presenting, I would like to introduce my team member. Starting from me, my name is Limonene, anak Michael John.
My name is Clarissa Francis Low.
My name is Irene Kayang Limbo.
Is Dana alias Zafri Wong.
Starting from the introduction, this project focuses on limonene as an effective additive in coconut husk absorber. To produce an absorber, natural organic waste such as orange as an additive and organic component was coconut husk has been collected. The absorber produced according to desired shape and the nutritional analysis was conducted. The main problem for investing such absorber due to the spilling of black sludge oil in workshop. Therefore, the production of absorber by using orange peel and coconut husk has been produced. Next, in this project, there's 3 objectives to be achieved. First of all is to find the best parameter for the weight and absorption time taken of coconut husk as an absorber. Secondly is to observe the effectiveness of limonene as an additive. And lastly, to test the effectiveness of absorber produced with different types of hydrocarbon.
Next is the problem statement. There are 2 problem statements that we are focusing in, which are: the first one is to overcome the cost of previous method in cleaning hydrocarbon spill. Second one is to overcome and handle the problem oil spill at car workshop. Next, for the scope of research, our group was conducted this research at chemistry lab and the mechanical automotive workshop at Polytechnic Kuching Sarawak.
Alright, for the second part, which is impact or commercialization potential. For the first impact, which is in decreased costing of workshops in cleaning oil spill. For the second one is business opportunity in commercializing our own product as hydrocarbon, black sludge absorber to absorb oil spill such as used engine oil, or we can call it as black sludge. For the third, able to prevent our drain from clogging and decrease water pollution. Why? Because mostly we can see that black sludge can affect clogging in drainage system. So it is very important for us to solve it.
I'm going to present about material. In this experiment, there are 3 types of materials that are used, which is ethanol, coconut husk, and orange peel. Project planning. As you can see, from week 1 until week 12, we only do online classes with our lecturers. Therefore, we have our little catch-up session with our supervisor only on week 2 until week 4, and the last one will be on week 10 due to CMCO. Our experiment is carried out on the 3rd week until the 6th week, where we finalize everything about our parameter for the experiment. Report Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and Chapter 5 was edited early to prevent last-minute planning or decision. Slide preparation for presentation was edited on the 8th, 11th, and 12th. The last week was when we hand in all our reports and slide presentation to our supervisor for marking.
For the literature review, what we try to focus is the impact of the hydrocarbon absorber by using coconut husk. So why we are using coconut husk? This is because one of the benefit coconut husk can be used as a cleansing agent. It also able to remove or neutralize 95% to 99% of contaminant present in water without any specialized training. Not only for that, the coconut husk also can be easily collected in any places. And for the orange peel, they have so many open pores in which contains limonene that can be absorbed more hydrocarbon. This is our methodology. Okay, I will explain about the methodology. So first of all, we need to clean the orange peel first and cut it into small pieces. After that, we need to blend the small pieces of orange peel just now until it formed an orange precipitate. So let's say if the orange precipitate was not produced, we need to repeat the same step, which is to blend it again to obtain the precipitate. After we obtain the orange precipitate, we can move to the next step, which is the extraction of limonene by using distillation process. Normally, we need to wait for 2 hours to extract the limonene. So while waiting for the extractions of limonene, we can grind our coconut husk into coconut pit by using grinder. And after all the steps are done, we just need to mix the limonene and the coconut pit together, and the absorber are produced.
So today I would like to present about the result and discussion for this project. As you can see in the slide, there are 4 pictures of things or material, right? So for the first one, which is our material, is orange peel plus with coconut pit and limonene that we extract from orange peel. Yeah. And then in the end of the result, after all of our process, the absorber product will be produced, which is our project product.
Okay, I will be explaining on the first parameter, which is the optimum weight of coconut husk that can absorb black sludge. As you can see at the graph, the weight of coconut husk is against the weight of black sludge collected. Based on the graph, it shows that the maximum absorption of coconut husk at 40 gram is 8 gram, 10 gram and 12 gram.
Next, for the second parameter is the time taken for coconut husk to absorb black sludge. By referring to the first parameter, the fixed variable for this parameter is 8 gram of coconut husk to completely absorb 40 ml of black sludge. The line graph shows that once the coconut husk completely absorbed 40 ml of black sludge, the time taken remains static. Therefore, the optimum time taken of coconut husk to absorb black sludge is at 50 seconds and 60 seconds.
I have handled 2 parameters in our project, which consists in result and discussion. For the first parameter that I conduct, which is the effect of limonene as an additive. So, as we can see that the optimum or the maximum percentage of limonene can be added in coconut husk is 20%. Based on the line graph that you can see is 20%. It starts from 20% as the maximum of the number to absorb black sludge. For the second part that I handled for the parameter is the weight of coconut husk with limonene. So as you can see from the line chart, absorption on test of absorber toward black sludge shows that the maximum of the weight absorber to absorb black sludge is 6 gram. So we can see, in simply to say, we can see that the 6 gram is the maximum or optimum number to absorb black sludge. So it cannot be another increased value of it after 6 gram to absorb black sludge. So it's very easy to understand that the graph, that what we can get for the maximum number to absorb. That is the most important things in this parameter.
For the fifth parameter is what we're trying to find is the time taken of the absorber test towards the black sludge, and it shows that the maximum time taken for the absorber to absorb the black sludge is at 40 seconds. So on the graph here, the time taken for the absorber to absorb the black sludge increased gradually as the volume of the black sludge collected increased. So the result shows that the most optimal of the black sludge collected is 40 ml.
Explaining the sixth parameter, which is the type of carbon test. The absorber that we have collected the data, now we are using it to test the type of hydrocarbon, which is by using petrol, diesel, and black sludge. But the volume of black sludge collected for petrol was only 3 ml, for diesel was 8 ml, and black sludge was for 40 ml.
Next is the FTIR of the limonene functional group. This FTIR test showed that the OH functional group represent the carrier solvent, which is ethanol during extraction limonene. Between 2975 to 2840 for peak CH stretch, CH2 and CH bend, CH2 or CH3 may correspond the functional group of limonene because only carbon and hydrogen are bound. It may indicate that this peak represents the existence of limonene functional group. So for the conclusion, we can conclude that the type of absorber significantly promote the absorption of black sludge.
Okay, for costing, the unit price for orange peel is 560 per kilo, while coconut husk is only 450 per kilo. And then the last one will be ethanol. It only costs 9 ringgit 100 ml. To be frank, our experiment does not need any costing at all due to ethanol. We doing it at Polytechnic Kuching Sarawak Chemical Lab for free, and then the coconut husk we take it from the coconut virgin shake, and then the last one will be orange peel where we took it off from the market. References. Overall, we have 13 references that guide us throughout this project.